Hey, welcome back, poker friends. Did some sessions while offline as well. We're up to about $54 now, so 53 and 77 cents to be exact. But anyway, been playing, been note taking a few players as well. That Soul Catchers has played back on us as well, so we triple barreled them and they called us down. We also were able to get one back on them as well. So definitely a little bit of fun there between some of the regs. So as you can see, it's a tight community, so we're going to be playing against the same players a lot of the time, and also the multi tables as well, especially that MGKR, which means they get to see what we're doing, but at the same time we get to see what they're doing. Got the Feng Queen 7. Just got to be a little bit careful here because it's a little bit different to 6 max. I mean, now that we're 6 max, we need to be careful that we could be easily dominated, especially with the flush draws. Some people have been a little bit trappy, so to speak. We've been trappy as well, but we just need to be paying attention and just put a note on it as well. Soul Catchers is someone who was testing the waters out a little bit earlier as well. The only thing consistent about this site and the others is probably they don't really raise as much, so that's fine. They don't raise as much, so we should be able to call in position a lot more. It's only when every now and again when you get probably a decent player in the big blinds that reads the situation. Anyway, cancel. Need to close that down. Oops. Now I go back to this. Anyway, let me know what you reckon about the new setup. I've been trying to fix it up every day. Just trying to. I realized the last video the cards were a little bit squished, but I think playing four tables regular is probably the way to go. I think if we just play two, it's going to be a little bit too slow. Um, but yeah. Anyway, so there we go. King 7 offsuit's definitely a fold. Not so crazy. Oh, they like did a straddle or something. Gonna be out of position with Jack 9 offsuit, gonna fold. I mean, we could possibly call, but at the same time, we're gonna be out of position. I mean, if we hit the flop, we're gonna hit the flop and be dominated a lot of times. The difference is there. It wasn't a big bet, so we could probably send the flop for cheap. But offsuit hands don't seem to typically post flop well. You know, you get a flush draw, straight draw, combo draws type of thing. We can do some check raising, but with a Jack 9 offsuit, unless we hit two pair, we're probably in a bit of trouble where we can't raise there. And if you hit a Jack, you never know. Could run into Ace King, Ace Jack, King Jack, even Queen Jack. And then if you hit a straight, maybe they get a bigger straight as well. So it's just very fancy. You end up losing. You end up losing a big pot, and you win small pots. So just something to keep in mind, anyway. All right, 6-9's gonna go. Let me know what you guys think of COINPOKER. I reckon my initial thoughts. I think it's a pretty cool setup, and it's pretty much crypto anyway, so it's fine. Well, I don't mind the color layout. All right, I got 6-3 suited. MGKR, I'm fold out because I've got a feeling he does a lot of raising. So out of all the regs, I think he's probably one of the better ones. Soul Crushers, I don't think is a better one, but they did call us down with a triple barrel earlier today. But at the same time, they want us to be scared of them or at least not bet against them. We can't fall in that trap. We need to be aggressive against them. It was actually amazing they called us down, actually. I wish I could bring it up, that hand up. All right, 7-5 is folding. All right, since we're in the big blind, close the action down. I'm going to call. Okay, hit a 2, which is a good start, but there is a flush draw and straight draw out there. So if we hit a 2 on, the turn, 2 of hearts on the turn, we could definitely go for stacks. Okay, that's not the worst card for us because if he's got ace king or ace queen or some type of hand hit, we're actually in front. So I don't think we can fold here because he's got a betting here with a bit of draws. And I think we can do a small bet here and he might call with ace high. It's a little bit greedy actually. I'm not going to see a jack in his range. See, he called with ace jack. He called with ace high. So that's a bit cheeky. He's going to feel that as well. Uh, Also, he might think that's a good spot for him to bluff on, but not necessarily because if we know what we're doing and if he's played that specific way, I think we can just call down his bluffs anyway. Because especially when all the draws and the flush draws, straight draws have all missed, we can definitely probably call down a little bit wider than we normally would. Especially when his bet doesn't make any sense. But that was a good hand to start. All right, he's playing another hand over here in the top left. Internet's been a little bit playful lately. As you can see, it comes up. But yeah, not so crazy on this table as well. But we have position on him on every table pretty much, which looks like we're targeting him, but we're just pretty much getting a spot. Do we have any notes on him? No. We need to probably make sure we get notes on this person now. As you can see, MGKR's deep stacked here. Deeper stack. Oh, a little bit deeper stacked on the other table as well. But yeah, definitely one of the better eggs, I think, based on always being chipped up. That's even go to saying that they're a winning player. Although I think Soul Catchers might be a winning player as well, just getting valuable information from us. Probably they're note taking what we're doing. So just seeing if we're exploitable. They will adjust eventually, but some of these players. Since it's a smaller community as well. It's pretty good that quite a few people do multi-table as well. So it makes a small community seem a little bit bigger. All right, 10-9. Wow. I'm going to call it three-way. We do have position after all. We can call this one, hopefully hit a 10. If he bets quite big here, I think he's going to have a lot of overpairs. So we could, I think we can call here. He could still have ace king suited. If JFZ folds, that'd be good though. All right, unfortunately, it doesn't really help. I'd love to see check and get to the river. But we see another bet here. I think we can easily fold this because three-way pot, if they're betting again and quite big, they're going to have overpairs minimum. Yeah, we're just so dead here. Very interesting if he folds though. If he folds to the raise, he shouldn't. He should not be unless he's purely bluffing here. He and if he's purely bluffing it means he's a weaker player because he shouldn't be bluffing in a three-way pot. King 10, Queen 6. What the hell? What the it will beat regardless, right? Phrases with all right. So I just made some notes there. I think the other guy's not going to be around long enough, really, to be fair. Because if he's making plays like that, he's going to go broke pretty quick. But mind you, the king 10 wasn't great either. But I'm glad we didn't hit 10 again on... Glad we didn't hit trips, because we might have actually stacked him. Alright, 8-7 suited. Best thing is we've got a flush draw, straight flush draw. We need to make sure his ace and kings get charged as well. Because there's nothing worse than having a low flush and then the fourth heart comes out in the board. Alright, just gonna check behind with ace 5. Gonna be out of position. We don't need to bloat the pot, and we want to keep the small pot, the small stack in, just in case we miss as well. If we blow up the pot, then it just means we charge ourselves for the draws. We just don't need to in a throwaway pot here. We could bet small here, and I think they could both fold. It's gonna be hard to get through though. Love to see a fold though. We do have ace high. Alright, nice. We could still have the best hand there, just because if they didn't hit at all, ace high is definitely one of the better hands. But we're happy to steal it as well, especially if he's just got pocket pairs like a baby pairs that beat us. So we're just getting better hands that beat us. Default. Alright, pocket sevens. We're just going to call. I made the mistake of 3-betting these sometimes. It's pretty orcs with the pocket sevens when you raise there and they 4-bet. So we do have position. Good board for sevens. Way ahead, way behind scenario though. If he checks again, we're definitely betting here. He's going to do a ton of folding. Unless he's got some flush draw here. Nice. Sevens win. Just use position. Obviously, he's going to have like a lot of ace high, king high hands. Maybe baby pairs, but you just never know. But we're definitely going to be beating him there. All right. Ooh, ace king in the small blind. Let's go. All right, I need to raise it a little bit higher. One big blind's not enough, especially out of position. Probably could raise a little bit more. I think 4 will do the trick. See what MGKR does there. Ooh, MG's in. Need to continue betting here. They're going to need to charge all their draws. Hopefully no one's got a set of 3s, set of 5s. Jack 10 offsuits going into the muck. We need to continue betting here. King Queen, just going to fold. There's no point being out of position there with King Queen. Going to be heavily dominated. So we do have a gut shot. We did pick up extra equity, so even if they've hit a set, we could possibly make the best hand. Just going to check here. All the draws have missed as well. Nice hand actually. Maybe we lost a little bit there. Doesn't show what they had though. Probably missed. I should have actually bet again. All 2 pair, and it's a wet board as well. Alright, let's raise with the ace queen. Top pair got a call. Definitely got a bet big here. There is a ton of draws coming through. Checking here with ace queens, no point betting here. Ace high could be still good here. Wow, okay. And a three-way pot. I'm just going to fold this one. Ooh, two pair. But I don't know. You could see you might have a set. No, ace high's folding, even though he could definitely have a better hand there. A worse hand, I guess. Gold calls. I've got a call. The pot's very juicy. I've got position with King 5. Maybe I should just bet there, but now I can't. I think I just gave up the hand. I think I just gave up the hand with 7-5. I bet on the flop there and they both fold, or now they've picked a king. So gold's probably going to bet here. And yeah. Missed my opportunity. Make a mistake, don't make it worse by doing another mistake on top. Just realize that we missed our chance to bet on the flop, but it was the three-way board as well. Yeah, King Jack might have found a fold, but now there's a raise. So yeah, if there's a flush there, then we definitely made the right choice folding. All right, I think we're gonna leave this table against MG. I like to think I'm a good heads-up player, but I don't believe I am. I'm probably better than I was 3 months ago, though. He's multi-playing as well, so maybe he doesn't realize he's got to play more hands. So we can definitely put a bit more pressure on him. I was actually playing almost up to 12 tables before. I got a call, King 8. No heart, unfortunately. Alright, so I got an open ender. And Queen would be nice. Alright, so just checked here with fives. Oh, Queen Jack does get there now. Love to see a board pair up. Unfortunately, it doesn't. It's going to have a ton of Queen Jacks here. Alright, I think we just call, but I don't think we can raise. Ace 2. Okay. Lost the opportunity to bet there. Alright, so we've got a backdoor flush. Board's paired up. Pretty cozy on this table. Okay, I think we definitely got the best hand here. So I'm going to raise for value. Going to raise for value here. All right, took it down. He's got us on this table as well. Ace high's doing pretty well against us, so gotta let go. All right, King Queen's not going anywhere. So we've got some backdoors. Jack of hearts would be good. Ten of hearts would be great. Any heart would be good. Checks here, could put some pressure on him. Position 10-6-3. He's got a C bet here a lot. We've got using position here with 6-3. Fine. We'll take that one down. He's taking a long time to make a choice here. Does he have a 5 and he's really just trying to get us? Probably. He's either got a 5. He could easily have an ace as well. I don't think we could be bluffing there. Yeah, he just... Alright, so he just got rid of that table. And got to find another one. Alright, we'll play this one. Sometimes you can find them straight away. Funny enough, we don't really... There's 2,400 people online here. I've never seen it much above and much below that. I think I've seen it as low as 2,200 and as high as 2,500 maybe, or 2,600, but be interesting to see what the traffic is on the weekend. Plus it's still earlier in the day, like it's still in the afternoon or early evening, and supposedly things improve as it gets later. Where GG Poker was the opposite, the earlier in the day the better, but I think here later in the day the better. So at the moment it's about 6 p.m. They reckon between 10 and midnight is the optimal time to be playing. But we're definitely not going to be doing that. Especially when we start work at 5 o'clock in the morning. I have to wake up at 4 o'clock. So, all right, ace queen, got position here. Gonna find out. Short stack's gonna let you know if they're playing for stacks or not. Yeah, he's playing for stacks, and we just get away. Obviously, we could still have 2 overs, but we could definitely find a better spot. The target 5-3 is gonna fold 3 ways. It's not gonna be great there, especially with the 5-3 offsuit. All right, ace 2 is folding. All right. Who else? Slides in there, short stack. Not betting with a king queen on there. The ace might turn things around though. Interesting. This is like the smallest pot in history, especially against the short stack. Short stack's going to be bluffing here unless he's got jack 10. Hey, ace on the river. Amazing, actually. Let's see what he actually had. I don't know if... Oh, oops. Yeah, you can actually spin it around. It's pretty cool, isn't it? It doesn't show him GKR, unfortunately. But he couldn't beat ace high. Surprising he called. I think he might have had king. Alright, king 10 offsuit's definitely folding. Yeah. That was the music video. Alright, 7-5 in the small blinds. Can we raise it? No, we're not. We're going to fold this one. Especially with MG got position on us in this table. Easy fold. Ooh, okay. Short stacker on the dealer button. It's going to be quite fishy. If we hit jack or a 10 and it's just heads up, we're just going to go all in. Alright, so we've got a gut shot. We're not going to raise it. We're just going to check this one. Still don't have position on the short stack. Short stack's probably going to shove if they're semi-happy with it. And I think we can call to shove. Hopefully MG just folds. That's if Sly actually shoves there. Alright, we'll call. Let's do it a gut shot. Alright, now we've got an open ender, but we don't have a flush draw. Did pick up some equity though. They could be drawing dead essentially, so if he bets big here, I think we can fold. It's a small bet. Unfortunately, we missed. I think, unfortunately, we're just not going to go anywhere with this pot. Probably has a lot of nines in his hand. We did have an open ender. Could argue to fold there because he's short stack as well, though. I think calling there's not bad as well. All right, 10-5 is gone. We'll open up ace 9 suited. Ace 9 offsuit we don't open up though. And it's a lot harder for some of these players to play on this side because they don't have, like GG Poker had a lot of those auto folds. So they can get trapped with bad hands. They raise, we're gonna call. We don't have position, but we don't need it. If we hit 2 hearts, but we didn't unfortunately. So his hand's gonna play itself, we're just gonna fold probably if they bet. Especially in a 3-way pot. Someone could easily wake up with the 5. And we're going to call out of position, but we'll close the action down. Yeah, 8 or a 9 could be dead to the 5, so that's the reason why we folded there. I've got a lot of decent cards. It's just a small bet. Small bet means we can call a bit wider. And so we've hit. He's betting small, so he might not even have a jack. He might have something else. I'm going to call one more. Alright, he's probably got a jack though. Alright, unfortunate, but yeah. Stayed there till the end. You could argue to fold the turn. His bet sizing changed sizes, so it means he probably picked up some more strength. You might have had 2 pair hands. Or maybe he's just playing our hand strength. Let's see. He might have ace 10, maybe ace 7, ace 8. Are we betting here for... Doesn't believe us. Be amazing if he's got ace rag. Bets again with folding. 6-5. Wow. Okay. Raises us with 6-5. Alright. It's actually very important that we pick up on that. Alright, so on a paired board, he's raised us. Alright, 7's gonna go, just no good there. Yeah, it raises us with the 6 with the paired board, so that's pretty good. Because that way, if he does that, he attacks paired boards aggressively because he knows that we're not going to have it. We can slow play then if we have trips. All right, so this is a juicy board. We've got a pair plus a flush draw. Don't know if we're going to raise them though. I think we're just going to call. Multi-way pot, so. Since no one's bet, we're at bet. I do want to build the pot up a little bit. We do have position as well. So we've got 2 pair. We could probably raise now. The only hand we're scared of is trip, set or something like that. I don't think they're going to have 7-8. We're going to bet big here, and then if we hit the flush on the river, ooh, we've hit the book, it doesn't matter what they've got. Yeah, we've just got the nuts. Unless it's got pocket queens. It's pretty sick if he's got queens. Oh, wow, he had 5s. That's a cooler. We couldn't fold there. Where'd I book? Or raise with queen 10. A little bit. It's a little bit wide, but we'll see. They don't. Wow. Three away. Okay, he must have aces or kings, possibly. Probably should have folded pre-flop, especially to a big raise. Good time to pick up ace king though. Oh, they got position on us too, so this would be interesting because now they've got a little bit more information. They might decide to get a bit more aggro against us. No, they left. Okay. Alright, we'll bet big here. It was a scary board. I've got position here. Looks like MGK wants to play. And we've got position here. I know the dealer button is a little bit funny where it's situated as well. Ace of clubs would be good news, bad news for us. Alright, so we've got position. We've got a gut shot with ace 2. 6 comes out. Wait, 4 comes out. It's not great, is it? Oh no, it's a straight, but then they could have a 6. I did mention the ace, didn't I? Let's hopefully get a 4. And then we get the straight. You better have a better handling. A better hand than kings, huh? All in? It's gonna fold. I don't think the straight's coming. No. Is King Jack gonna win? Oh, actually, MG there is the one on position. It's a little bit confusing where the dealer button is, isn't it? Big decision. Using the timer, I guess, on multiple tables, so we'll have to wait and find out. I've got a feeling they're gonna raise, but they could be just trying to tilt us. Oh, pocket kings, wow. Pocket kings didn't bet there on the river. Let's have a look at the kings. Didn't play very aggressive, did they? Alright, so didn't play aggressive. So what's that mean to us? It means that we need to, when we have a hand, we need to bet. Because they're not going to bet for us. If they're not betting their kings on the river, they're pretty passive. They might do a ton of folding as well. So we can either exploit them by getting them to overfold, just dictate what size what size the pot we want. I'll bet big there because they're either gonna fold a ton or they're gonna shove over the top, and I think we can pretty much just win that hand, like just that win that hand most times there on that spot, most times. All right, 6-5. All right, we're gonna call. Don't need the raise. You raise and they've got a pair. They're just gonna shove over the top. All right, so we hit a 5. Backdoor flush. We're at least calling 1. Overbet. I'm gonna call 1 though. This ain't great. If they check here, they might have the best hand. I mean, if they check there, they won't have a flush. Overbet, just gonna fold. Of course it comes out. It's a shame. You get to see the whole 5 cards as well, not just the flop. Maybe I should have called, but yeah, I probably should have called. And if he bets big, he's got overpairs. If we can get information on his sizing pre-flop, and then find out if he's got, you know, overpairs if he bets X amount, that's definitely gold. We can definitely play that. Oh, another regular's at the table now. I'm going to call, but I don't want someone to raise. We're calling. I've got position now. Raise 5. Alright, so we've hit 9, but there's an ace on the board, which isn't great. Alright, flush draw. Should have the best hand. No, queens. Wow, okay. I gotta fold. Got a bad kicker with the king. Alright, so we got top pair. Another short stack. Alright, weird. Alright, we're deeper stacked and he wants to play, so we are testing ourselves here. That's not what I wanted to see. Because he's got king queen now, he gets the best hand. Wow, what's he actually got there? Oh, he doesn't show, but we got 5-2 and we'll win. Alright, so that was... I don't know. 3 betting us wildly. Alright, so what I said was bet big, 3 bet us, and then his C bet is quite big, trying to get us to fold. Alright, his play is trying to stack us this way. So he wants to get... Oh wow, everyone's in there. I gotta call. I want to fold, but everyone's in the hand. I'm just gonna shove this, I don't care. We hit a 7 and we got the nut flush. I just gotta jam this one. If they want to play, we can play. Someone's gonna call, I think. No, but we had a ton of equity. Alright. So far, I feel like we're 1 up on them. Well, at least MG anyway. They're testing us out and we've passed so far. Like, we're a threat. That's... Calling him down with 2-5 is pretty wild. So he's trying to insert dominance and we're pretty much saying we're not afraid, and yeah, we're ready to play. But yeah, 7-5 hitting a pair with a flush draw is definitely wild. But we definitely got the odds against 3 other players. You think you'd be interested to see the size of the equity that we had there. And we get a ton of ace highs, king highs folding. And even if we're behind, we're not really totally behind. We just don't want to see ace king of spades there calling. That'd be like the worst case scenario. Because it means an ace king or a spade comes out, we're dead. Alright, 7s, trying to set mine here, but unfortunately missed. So I think this is an easy fold. I'm gonna call. Don't want to bloat the pot here. Gonna be out of position as well. Maybe we should bet if we... But now I think someone's gonna bet here with a pocket pair and we're gonna be way behind. 3-8 pawns can fold. We missed the... No ace, no king. Yes, they're gonna sometimes miss, because it's less likely they've actually hit on a paired board, but at the same time it's 3-8 pot. So that's the reason why I followed there. It's gonna find out that, you know, if they've got a 7, it's this terrible shape. Ooh, and there you go again. Probably less likely they've got a 7 though. So I think it was a good fold anyway. The only thing we could probably argue was pre-flop. We should probably bet to like 21 or something like that, big blinds. I felt like calling. We're hitting so many hands now. So many mediocre hands. So while we're hitting hands, we need to be playing more hands. Go away from GDO, or, you know, get away from more solid poker and just play more exploitable, or just, well, not exploitable, just if we're hitting, you know, we're playing invincible. 10-8 suited. Oh, we'll take it down. Nice. Alright, 7-5 suited. I think this session's going not too bad. Oh, we'll call. Seems to be the going rate, doesn't it? We hit one pair. Oh, we'll take it down, hopefully. Nice. Oops. Alright, we'll bet this one. We do have a backdoor flush, also straight to the jack. We get a ton of folds here. They didn't 3-bet pre. And if they do call and we hit the straight, then we've just built the pot up. And they're going to have a lot of maybe 2 pairs. Weak 2 pairs. I don't think they'll have ace king though, or they don't have they won't have top 2, that's for sure, because they would have raised pre-flop, unless MG is really just playing crazy or different to try and mix it up. All right, I've got ace king now. All right, let's raise it up. Is MG gonna play ball and just shove here? I feel like anything's the go here with them. They're deciding. They've played a few different type of hands against us, haven't they? Alright, so that's actually a good board. I think we're going to be betting here quite large, because we can value against king queen, king jack. Unfortunately, if he misses though, he's just going to fold ton out. Oh, we do have ace queen. Not a bad flop for jack 7. The only problem is the pot size is huge. Alright, he's gonna bet here. Oh, we're gonna call his bluff now. He might bet here with the jack. We're gonna call his bluff. You watch. He'll have a jack. Snap. I had 2 pair. Oh, it was still... It was a nice hand all around. And also suggests that he can't just bet against us anyway. I've got a set here. Hopefully he calls. Calls gone. Please call. If he calls, he's got an ace. Nice. Come on. Need to keep betting big here. Please call again. Or raise. Even better. Don't have queen jack. Let's go 3 streets. I was trying to get as much as I could. Probably should have went a bit smaller. I don't think so. Ace is going to call there wide. Even when they're like really got a bad hand, they're going to call down. Alright, Queen 10. Not a bad hand. No diamond. No anything. Nothing to connect with the Queen 10, so we could pretty much just fold this one. We're not really chasing anything here. We'd have pretty much have to hit runner. Although we would have had a position, which is something. Still pretty difficult, especially with the king on the board. Even if we hit the queen. Ooh, pocket kings. We'll call. Oh, they're deep for stack now. So if it are trips. Alright, interesting. Is he gonna shove? He might have aces. We're gonna call, but tens, nice. No 7. Ah, perfect. We're gonna bet this one because they're gonna miss a ton, and sixes can't hold up. So hopefully win on the flop. Don't need to win a big pot. Gonna raise it up with ace king. Don't want to play multi-way pot. Short stack. Just gonna call everything there. Okay, we'll book, but everyone probably else not so crazy. He's probably got a book as well. We do beat ace high, ace king, ace queen. Don't beat eights though. Okay, we got trips. MG's got position. Love to see Twig bet here. Want to see a 7. I don't want to see that card. I need the ball. Need a 5 to come out actually. I really need a 5 to come out, or even better, a 7. Yeah, it doesn't help. Such a scary board, especially with the straights and flush draw. Doesn't show what he's got. So yeah, with GG Poker, you see what they have. That's actually like the casino, isn't it? They don't have to show. You just know you've got them beat. Some of the luxuries you get from the other sides. It's probably better to play this way. This is the original way of poker you should be playing anyway. Plus GG Poker sort of a... they look after the bad players. I mean, when I played solid poker, I didn't get the C dollars as much because I wasn't getting the daily flip outs as much because I wasn't getting the chips. I wasn't getting the coolers. Where the earlier days when I transferred the cash from play money, I was getting a lot more back coolers and okay, nothing yet. I am missing the pot here. I need to pay attention to this one. MG. Flush draws, straight draws. Means there's not much action. The pot's really small here. So about on the turn. King 10's got there. 10-9's there as well. Pot's really small though, so I wouldn't be surprised if King 10 did get there. Oh, it's cool. Should probably have squeezed there with ace 10. Do have a bad kicker. With ace 10, we'd go to pot control. Doesn't take long, multi-way pot to actually get smashed. He's gonna check, yeah. Alright, so he's gonna think twice about betting against us on the river. We lost a bit of value there, but we're also telling a story that, you know, checking is not weak for us. And then we start becoming hard to play against because they'll think, oh, he's checked. Oh, but he's had a strong hand before. He's had top pair. He's caught us down when we did a big bet on the river. So we're not... He's going to think twice. All right, we've got position here. Against MG, not against Sly. Oh, scary board. But we do have trips. No heart, please. No heart, no 7. Don't want the 8 either. That's terrible. Alright, let's bet. We need to bet. It's such a scary board. Alright, we're going to bet again. If it raises, I think we can find a fold. But we're happy with that one. Alright, folding this one. Alright, king, queen suited. Let's play it. It's going to be aware though, we are deep stacked. Oh, aces in the big blind. Finally get a decent hand. We did have kings before, which played well. MG's deep stack, so... It's cool, got position. And king queen does play well multi-way. Like, not multi-way, but... Here a jack. Oh, let's fold. Unfortunate. Betting quite big there, plus the flush comes out. Okay, good fold. We probably close this table down. But I'd love to get MG stack though. That'd be really good. Second pair. I'll bet this one. Queen Jack will call. I'm not calling. I need pot control. Scary board though now. He's gonna bet with a spade possibly. Twos in position. If he bets here, I'm gonna call with the twos because if he had a 2 and he's got an ace, he's gonna pay us off. King 10's gone. Alright, we'll fold this one, but question is if we call and hit a 2, he might actually pay us well. Sometimes to make a bad call, you get a profitable river. We can close this table down though. Take the win. But I feel like every time I do that, I feel like it hurts my win rate. So we're better off keeping these ones open. Call twos. You could probably argue to raise there. We could argue to fold. I mean, the difference is if we raise there, we take away all the middle pairs typically that dominate us. Because when we call behind with pocket twos, we just really increase set over sets. Queens on the board aren't that bad for us. If they go check again, I'm betting. Because think of it this way, if they're scared of the queen, they got sevens, eights, or pocket pairs that are bigger than us, or pretty much any pocket pairs bigger than us, they're going to do a ton of folding. So if they check to us there, we're going to take it down, use position, and win the pot. Alright, what's MG doing? Nothing. Ooh, twigs on this one as well. Crushing Master's also a rig as well. Alright, we'll open up ace jack. So raises here, we're actually under the gun. Gold call. Actually, you know the way people play this game? It actually feels like they're playing a 1-2, 1-3 game at the casino. That's how these tables feel actually. I'm gonna call, but I don't want to. We could have easily folded there and be happy. But the price was so juicy. Was thinking about raising. Wow, okay. Set of queens, anyone? Wow, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? Set of queens, anyone? Flush draw, anyone? Pocket sevens, maybe? Pocket queens, pocket sevens. Oh, they got aces. Oh, wow, the aces win. Oh, man. I'm glad I didn't try bluffing the 4-bet. The only thing I did get wrong was the pocket aces. I didn't actually say pocket aces. I thought that was a flush draw. I did say queens, I did say sevens. Two out of 3 was not bad. If we go back... Oh, they did raise us. We're not heads up, so I'm not going to be betting anymore with ace-9. Hitting a club. It's not great. Hero calling it best, but I don't think it's worth it. We're going to lose this to 2 of clubs or 5 of clubs. Oh, I got the ace. Really want to see another ace here. Another bet here, I think we can fold. Don't need to bet the turn because we weren't defending the hand. We were chasing a flush. Let's bet small and see if we can get a call. We've got 2 callers. It's a chop. I'm going to call King 9, King Queen, sorry. This guy really, MG loves playing stacks. This doesn't help us, unfortunately. No spades. King Queen's pretty dangerous board. I mean, he's a dangerous hand as well. These guys are seriously... Wow. Got a straight as well. It dominated us as well. So wait, let's go back. So what he potentially did then was raised pre-flop. Alright, we'll clean it up. Alright, so most importantly, under the gun, just gonna fold. And most importantly, we had to pay attention that he was a weak ace as well, which means that we can call a little bit wider. So we have an ace, but we're gonna be behind here a ton of times. Pretty much a pot control. Just shove here, and he might call. If he's got a jack, he's calling. He's got a flush, he's calling. You never know. You might call wide there. The only other way we could have played there is if we check and adduce a bluff. But I think it's really hard to bluff that river. To bluff that board. So we need to make him think his hand's overvalued. Alright, 6-7 would have lost anyway. That one. Alright, got ace 10. Is he going to raise us again? Since they're playing a little bit looser, we need to tighten up. If they're playing tight, then you need to loosen up. Usually play the opposite to your opponent. It usually works out well. But always adjusting. I've got 9s. Sometimes it's awkward 3-betting here. Do close the action down. If we call behind, we do allow baby pairs to continue. Oh, we'll call. We'll flat 9s. Interesting what MG does here. We can call one. It's no good. I'll call one. Pocket 2s are folding. Wow, another hand. Gone 6, then 15. It's definitely active, isn't it? It's definitely, you're not just, this is so much better than just seeing aces and kings every hand. It's wild and it's juicy. And they're regulars. Oh, wow. Big hand, not even a show. Yes, they could have had aces then. What have we got so far? Reg multi. We've just got reg multi. I don't know, not so crazy so far. Seems like doesn't seem that aggressive. Doesn't stand out to me. Jack 9. His regular sizing's quite huge, isn't it? Alright, Twiggy's gonna fold a ton. Also raise if we're getting out of hand. That could be an exploit raise as well. I think we're gonna leave this table actually. Alright, gonna leave that table. We'll join another one. So the reason why I just felt like that table was getting stale. Actually, this table hasn't done anything for us as well, so we'll leave that one. Ah, not this one. That's the same table. Alright, here we go. This one, another fresh table, not the same one. But that's fine. We'll take the win there. We got 42, pretty much 43 behind us. Must have lost one or two big hands earlier. Because I was 53 at one stage, just 53.77, so probably down a little bit. But we do have 3 here. 15. So this is pretty much say 5, I guess. No, 6. Yeah, we've pretty much got $6 there. So we've pretty much got 10. So it makes it about right, about 52. So I think we did lose a hand earlier in the session, like really early. These guys are taking so long. It's the same guy as well. Hurry up. Although I can't talk because yesterday my internet was sluggish and I took a long time. Ooh, quads. Nice hand. Oh, everyone's quite chatty, aren't they? Yeah, I'm not going to call. King 5. They said quad. That was the hand when they said you better have kings. Better than kings. Yeah, they quads. I don't know if I believe. They don't show you. I mean, is it the honest poker player? Alright, 8s we're going to call with deep stacked here. We do know he loves playing big pots. So he's going to be a high variance player. We call one? He's going to play a lot different against us than he does other players. 7-8 suited does play well against everyone else. Okay. Hopefully he checks here, but I think we're going to lose anyway, so. This is where, if he bets here, he's going to have an ace or a king beat. So he doesn't bet, see, he's scared. It takes a bit there to say he's scared, right? Because he's not just going to bet wide against us, knowing that we call down. We're hero call. Chinese, we got that. Ooh, aces. Oh, he calls. I want the big blind to raise, but unfortunately not. Well, it doesn't happen. Okay. Please have something. Still, we gotta have the best hands here. Could be set over set. We'll see if he calls. Hope. No. Need to keep betting there because all the dangers. If we trap there, see the flush comes out, straights come out, would have hurt. There's sly. He's actually got a little bit here. There's actually a mistake. I didn't mean to bet his full. Alright, so if sly calls, we're calling. Okay, perfect. Board. Alright, Jack's protecting. Perfect. Damn it. We're just jamming all in and we've got a flush draw. The flush draw could be poison. Alright, here we go. What's everyone got? There could be a set though. Someone could have a set. Everyone's in though. Perfect. Wow. What a hand. And Ace King was there. That was an awesome hand. Cat's got a fur ball. Guitar. You okay? He's alright now. Wow, what a hand. That was amazing. Lucky the heart didn't come out. I did actually call possibly Ace King suited there. How we dominated the 10. Oh man, that hand could have went so wrong, but we... Percentage-wise, we're just all over it. With the chance of being bad beaten. Alright, 8-6 suited. I'll take it. Ah, lost that one with the ace high. Oh, we'll call with 8-7. I'm trying not to say A7. Here we go. Alright, so we've got a gut shot, so we have to play, even if he bets. We do have a backdoor flush as well. This is much better than GG poker. The game is much better. The players. So we've got a double gutter. But a 10 comes out, queen. We're going to put some pressure on. Although queen 10 does get there. But we'll take it down. They weren't showing anything. We couldn't win showdown, so why not win now? Don't think it was coming out anyway, but okay. So, oh, it did come out in the river, but queen 10 still got there. Still was in front. All right, pocket queens. Way ahead, way behind. So we check. Bets here, we're call. We'll get some. You might call some pocket pairs here. All right, nice. Should have the best hand. Very important. We go for the value bet there. All right, so we're smashing it at the moment. Got ace king suited. don't think it's going to show what they had. Yeah, doesn't matter anyway. We can predict that they had pocket pairs or ace high. We'll call. We want to play. Let's raise it up with those king suited. There's another one where it could be dominated. Everyone checks to us. We're going to be betting this one. Try and take it down. Now, we could be still dominated here with the ace, but happy to take it down. Also build up the pot. We did have a backdoor straight as well. Yeah, and good that we got it down because it didn't actually hit. So we're mixing up our play at the moment by playing our suited connectors. You know, also suited broadways as well. And then we are playing tight in certain situations. So we're playing a mixed bag where MG seems to be playing quite erratic actually. Seems to be a lag actually, like a loose aggressive. So that'll be good. They know that we're not easily folding against them though. And they should know by now that we're somewhat of a winning player. Because we're getting stacks like this all the time. Just like him. Not everyone else is getting stacks like the other guy as well. Oops, I was going to check the leaderboard. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, as well. And hopefully the new setup's a bit better. The cards were a bit stretched on the last video, so they're not now. This session's been relatively good. Oh, we got 7 there, $7. The T means they're the tether, their stable coin. Pretty much the same price as US anyway. Do we call? Sometimes I do 3-bet King Jack, but you watch MG, no? Okay, so we can call. We have a lot of hands here that can come our way. That is a hand, so now we've got a gut shot. Would have been better if a 10 of spades come out, then we would have had a flush straight draw. Now we can bet. A lot of people give up on the turn. But we call there because we know we have a lot of turns giving us extra equity. Yeah. We would have had the best hand there. I mean, if you had a pair, he won. Even when we're wrong there, we bet we've got so many. We've got a few outs. We didn't have many outs. We're just trying to get the straight. But yeah, if there was a spade on the turn, even better. 10 of spades would have been the ideal hand without hitting. 4-8 suited. Let's play it. So we've hit an 8. Hopefully everyone checks and we hit an 8, and then 4 on the river. Would have rather hit an 8 of clubs and then the 4, but yeah, I guess you can let it go now. Multi-way punt is just going to be bad news for us. Bet now and hopefully he folds, because we can't survive to the river, I don't think. If he calls here, we're probably just going to give up. Check call maybe. Alright, we'll value bet, but he's going to raise when he's got a flush, and he's going to call when he's beat. It's important we fold. But the value bet's there. So we did a block bet. Probably could have folded king 8 there. Alright, let's make sure we're not fading. Also, we can call the session if we think we're losing focus as well. Need a 7. Over bet. Tough laydown. Could be betting there with an ace though. These players are a little bit wild. Yeah, the flush was there. He was playing quite aggressive as well. It's not like ace jack takes it down. Pretty dead board. I mean, we do have position here, but we don't close the action down, so we're gonna fold. We just don't want to call there and have not so crazy go all in. Yeah, top pair. Alright, I got kings. Alright, I'm gonna raise it to 8, I reckon. That's the crazy calls. I guess we raise it more. Alright, if he's waking up with aces, I think we're gonna go broke. Alright, top set, bet small. Why not? Do our magical line. Single raise pot is still a question mark. The board pairing at the bottom is really good for us though. So that means if he's got kings, queens, jacks, we do have the best hand, and it sort of counterfeits what they've got. Six, 7. We do have a gut shot, but a 9 comes out. We got poison. Just it's reverse implied odds. So we'll get out of the way. I'm gonna call. We've got nut flush possibilities, so why not? We've got backdoor flush, and we do have a gut shot, so we're not going anywhere, and we've got position. Ace might calm him down a little bit. If he bets big here, interesting. He bets small. I think he's gonna have a ton of. If he's got king jack, we actually haven't beat. So he gets counterfeit here with king jack. A bit small. He's gonna call the king hopefully. 3 bets, 4 bet. Alright, let's go 21. We've got kings. Let's go all in and see what he's got. He might have aces. He might have ace king. I really hope he hasn't got aces. He's not snapping, which is a good sign. So he's probably got queens or jacks maybe. Or ace king. Okay, ace king. It happens. Where? We still got it in good though. I think it's 18% chance. I think he's got like a slightly just under a 1 in 5 chance to beat us. So we played the numbers. Alright, got twos. Yeah, I think we call it a session. We play this last hand. Yeah, we'll make these the last hands. Oh, okay. Top pair, flush draw. It's gonna be a doozy. Hopefully we'll make our money back in this next hand. Let's see what 6-5 does. So we'll sit our next hand. Just confirm. Every table seems to be massive here. I've got a straight, but they could easily have another hand. I've got top pair. We can just snap this off. He knows that we're gonna have a lot of queens here. Notice we didn't get blown off the hand either. Still got 6-5. I don't think they're going to have Jack 10. If they had Jack 10, they would raise. So we're going to bet here. They could have a set. I don't... Okay. And we charge their... I bet big there because they're going to have a set and they're going to have 2 pairs and call. Also, yeah. And then also in the turn we bet to charge their flushes. Anyway, let's see what we've got. I actually can't show you. Can't show you. It's too risky. Shows too much information on that screen. Oh, actually, no, it doesn't. Alright, cool. No, it doesn't. So we're up to 56 now. So that's handy. The rake back before we're on $4, so we're up to $60. Plus, I think now that we've played some big hands as well, I think we're on the upwards of $5 to $6 with the rake back now. So that's the whole thing. Just trying to get the rake back as well as, you know, the welcome back. I think we've got a month to play. With the last 2 weeks of the month before it completes, then we'll probably need to insert to get more. Double the rake back, which you can just do $10 minimum. So I think we'll just do that, and that'll give us the remaining 2 weeks with double rake back to make sure we got the welcome bonus claim. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Definitely it felt like a good session. I'll catch you later guys. Bye.